Independent retail business can mean so many things these days. A brick and mortar store, an e-commerce business, a maker's online shop, a booth at an antique mall, and more. No matter which category you're in, Kathy Cruz, a fellow retail business owner and retail educator, will teach you how to market and manage your business efficiently so you can spend time doing other things you love. Welcome to the Savvy Shopkeeper Podcast.
Welcome to episode 99 of the Savvy Shopkeeper Retail Podcast, Savvy Shopkeeper's special goal for 2022. I'm your host, Kathy Cruz. I just realized as I said 99 that we're one episode away from 100. That's so crazy and yet still so exciting because I feel like I have ideas for like another 100 or 200 episodes. So this has been fun. Now, this podcast episode would have normally been published on Thanksgiving, and then I realized, why would I do that to all of you? Why would I interrupt your day with family and friends, and why would I host a Savvy Shopkeeper Black Friday sale? Yes, I just gave away what I'm talking about today. But why would I do that before one of our biggest weekends of the year? And then I realized, nope, no, I was not going to do that to all of you. So here I am on a Monday instead of a Thursday. Here I am on Cyber Monday, which I hope is a good day for many of you too, but at least we're past Black Friday and more importantly, past Small Business Saturday. I truly hope you had an incredible retail weekend. I hope your customers flooded you with shop small love and sales and all of those sweet moments we experience, or at least I hope you've experienced this on Small Business Saturday, when your customers say that they love your business, that they're happy to show up on that day, or even on a Black Friday if you hosted something like a Pink Friday or a Plaid Friday. I'll have to talk about those next year. But whatever it is that happened this weekend, I just hope your customers really showed you some love. We deserve it. We work so hard throughout the year, and I hope that's what happened for you. So today, I want to tell you about my post-Black Friday sale, or maybe I should call it my Cyber Monday sale. I guess it doesn't really matter. But more importantly, it's a post-Black Friday sale with a mission. I have a goal. My team has a goal, and it's a big one. We want the Savvy Support Fund to send 4 shopkeepers to the 2022 Savvy Shopkeeper Retreat for free, all expenses paid. Yes, that means retreat ticket, travel, and accommodations. For 2021, we gave away 1.5, I guess you could say, 1.5 scholarships. We gave away a full scholarship, and we gave away 1 ticket scholarship. And what I would love to do in the next year is give away 4 full scholarships. So let me back up a little bit, because if you're new here, you may not know about the Savvy Support Fund. You may have never heard of it. You may not know why it exists or how it's even funded. First, let me tell a little bit about my own personal background, because it is part of the passion behind this mission. And I have talked about this on prior episodes, but in case you haven't heard it, I personally come from a marginalized background. Minority, female, poor, we grew up on welfare. We struggled a lot financially. But my mom, who raised us as a single parent, is also an incredible woman. So I'm lucky that even though life was hard financially, my mom was loving, she kept a beautiful home, and she raised us, me and my siblings, to be hardworking and giving human beings. But I know what it's like to want more in life. I know what it's like to want more financially. I know what it's like to live in scarcity and how challenging it can be to go from that kind of mindset to an abundant mindset. I often wanted the same opportunities as some of the others I saw around me, but struggled, particularly with the mindset at times, to get there because life often felt so scarce. Well, this mindset stuff happens in some of our own shopkeeping journeys too. Now, I want to say that I never want the support fund or scholarships we give away to substitute for mindset work. But I do want the support fund to give some shopkeepers the opportunity to attend future retreats, because I know, especially after the 2021 retreat, that event can be life-changing, business-changing. I know the retreat is an investment, but it's also a splurge that not all shopkeepers can afford. So you might be wondering, how is the support fund funded? So in several ways, really. The first way is from day one, I have funded part of it with my own contributions. 5% of all membership subscription revenue goes to the fund. That's 5% of my own income. The next way is it's actually supported or funded by a lot of people in our own community with donations. So for instance, Elisa, she's a Master Shopkeepers member. She owns Moonstruck CLE. And if you follow her on Instagram, it's Elisa, Elisa, in real life. She generously donated her time and talent at the 2021 retreat. And you might have heard me talk about this before on the retreat recap episode, but she took professional headshots for those attending, and she didn't ask for payment. But she did surprise me by asking attendees that if they wanted to, they could donate to the fund. And I have to tell you, this actually generated $570 in donations. $570. It blew me away. There is a PayPal donate button on the support fund page, and of course, I'll have that linked in the show notes. This episode is brought to you by my new free resource, 100 plus social media ideas for shopkeepers. You may have signed up for my newsletter in the past to get access to 75 ideas, but listen, this download is new and improved. If you struggle with what to post on social media for your retail business, this is a 21-page resource that will get you unstuck. It's packed with ideas and a printable worksheet in the end, because once you start to read through this lengthy list, you're going to be inspired and you'll want to write out your own list of ideas. Download, print, and share this resource with your team members too. I want to make it easier for you to market your business so you can work less, profit more, and grow. To get the free download, visit savvyshopkeeper.com/100 ideas. That's savvyshopkeeper.com/100 ideas. The third way it's funded is by the Savvy Shopkeeper online shop. Now, I realized recently that I rarely talk about this online shop, and I've neglected it probably for over a year. And I recently asked myself why. I'm so proud of this online shop. The online shop to me is special because one of my core values is to shop small, to promote the shop small movement, and to personally support many of your small businesses. Personally support small business owners in general. So for each product I list in the Savvy Shopkeeper shop, you'll know it's an item that I purchased from other shopkeepers, artists, small business owners, makers, and oftentimes I would say the majority of the items listed in the online shop are from people in our own community, from either the lab or from master shopkeepers. So who has benefited from the Savvy Support Fund? The Savvy Support Fund has existed, I guess, probably for 4 years. I'd have to go back and look. But we've sent several shopkeepers to other business conferences in the past. When the pandemic hit, we gave 8 $200 utility grants to brick and mortar store owners so they could pay for the utility bills when so many of us were mandated to close. And then we gave away the one full scholarship and the ticket scholarship last year for 2 shopkeepers in our communities to attend the retreat in 2021. And we actually have all of this listed on the Savvy Support Fund page. It's very important for me to be transparent, to let all of you know where does the money come in from and who is it going out to. So now you might be wondering, okay, Kathy, what is the post-Black Friday deal? So if you buy something from the Savvy Shopkeeper online shop, you'll get 22% off all items in the store right now. All items. You don't have to enter in a special discount code. I think everything's already going to be discounted for this special period of time. You'll also get free shipping. Now, I have to add that it's only in the continental US, but if you're in the US and you order from the online shop, you'll get free shipping. And this is where this particular Black Friday deal is special. Of course, you get the discount and you get the free shipping. But this time around, instead of just donating, and I shouldn't say just, because anything that contributes to the fund is helpful, but for every $25 you spend during this post-Black Friday deal, I'll donate $5 to the Savvy Support Fund. So spend $25 and $5 goes to the fund. So yes, you're going to get 22% off, you're going to get free shipping, and I'm going to give $5 for every $25 you spend to the support fund. I'm serious. I want to send 4 shopkeepers to the retreat next year. So you might be wondering, all right, Kathy, what is in the online shop? There are stickers that say Small Biz Big Heart. There's apparel with the Be Savvy and Boss Up slogan. There's the Savvy Shopkeeper tote. This is the tote that I gave away at the retreat. It is an incredible quality. It is so cool. I love this particular tote. There are etched tumblers. There's jewelry. There's notebooks and some other things. So for each product listed, you'll see the small business that I order from because it's important for me that you know who it is that we're supporting and who the maker is. So maybe you can follow them, you can support them, and maybe you can shop from them in the future too. By the way, I want to mention this. If you're a maker who sells wholesale and you have an idea for a product for my swag shop, we're going to call it my swag or my merch shop, please contact me. You can send me an email, Kathy with the K at savvyshopkeeper.com, or you can DM me on Instagram. My username on Instagram is at savvyshopkeeper. I would love to order from other makers and small business owners in our community, or to podcast listeners. I would love to do that too. If you want to shop this post-Black Friday sale, if you want to help contribute to the Savvy Shopkeeper's goal for 2022, all you have to do is visit savvyshopkeeper.com/shop. That's savvyshopkeeper.com/shop. So just to recap, you'll save 22% on all products. You'll get free shipping. I'll donate $5 for every $25 you spend. No special code needed. The discount will appear on each product during the sale event. If you prefer to just donate rather than buy something, you can do that by visiting the Savvy Support Fund page. It is linked on the homepage of my website, but if you want the direct link, it's savvyshopkeeper.com/savvy-support-fund. Now, I made that page years ago, and I would have made it a simpler URL had I known, but we'll also link it in the show notes. And we'll also link the donate button and that link in the show notes as well. And you'll find that at savvyshopkeeper.com/episode 99. Whew, okay. I feel like I tried to cover that really quickly to give you a nice quick episode. If you've been blessed this past year and you want to spread the love, if you have a biz bestie who would appreciate the gift of some Savvy Shopkeeper swag, if you appreciate the podcast and our communities and you want to pay it forward, please consider shopping during my post-Black Friday sale. The sale starts today, immediately right now. It's open and available, and that's Monday, November 29th, 2021, and it ends at midnight Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, December 5th, 2021. So at the end of the day on Sunday. So I know many of us are usually home, catching up on things. I thought I'd end it at midnight that day to give you Sunday to shop too. So it's essentially 1 week. This will help me send, this will help all of us send 4 shopkeepers to the 2022 Savvy Shopkeeper Retreat, which I do plan on announcing dates and more information soon. It is going to happen. I'm not even sure if I've mentioned that in an episode before, but I am so excited about it. I'm so excited because there are quite a few things I learned that, of course, I can make better. And although the survey results were fantastic and everyone gave me such great feedback and everyone seemed to give excellence or very good to everything, I know there's room for improvement and we're already working on it and I can't wait. Until the next episode, be savvy and boss up.